Hi, this is Kunal Kemmu, and you're listening to me with RJ Himani on Radio Chutney, and let's think aloud.
Let's begin. Kunal Kemmu in the house with me, Radio Chutney, and let's think aloud. You're tuned in with me, Himani, and Kunal Kemmu ki Abhay 3 aa rahi hai April 8th ko. It's a brand new season of a lovely series on Z5 Global. So, Kunal, hi, how are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're going to quickly jump into this. You play this cop that I saw the trailer, and you're looking sensational. Oh my god! I'm like, oh, you're looking really good, like super fit, fab. I loved your look. I loved your intense expressions and all, and it was damn good. The trailer. So you play this cop. Suspense hai, thriller hai, thoda supernatural hai. How taxing or exciting was this series for you?
It's both of those actually. It's pretty exciting, definitely, because we got so much love with season 1 and season 2 that we got an opportunity to reach this place in making season 3. But it also comes with that taxing of physical, mental, and emotional taxing that happens. It's also to do with the character that it is and the world that this show is set in. It gets really dark really soon, and there are a lot of high intensity places and a lot of emotional places that happen specifically in season 3 also. But I honestly feel that it's all worth it because I enjoy every single day of dressing up as Abhay and playing this character called Abhay Pratap Singh. And it's also very rewarding and validating of all the efforts that we put in when we get the kind of response we get in this case just with the trailer right now, and hopefully like we got for season 1 and season 2.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have the threes of Abhay or threes of Kunal, whatever you call it. So I'm going to ask you these like fun questions. Okay?
Sure.
3 things that set Abhay apart from the way he looks at a case.
Number 1 being that he also tries to understand how the criminal would be thinking about it. B, he tirelessly works the case without letting anything, divert his attention. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much of a family life, and whatever's there is suffering because of the fact that he's driven till he solves it. And there is this amazing calm within a storm, which is there, on Abhay, as his face and his personality, because he's constantly in so much stress internally and externally. But there is something very calm and collected about him, which makes you feel that, he'll take care of us. He'll sort it out. He won't lose his shit.
Okay, cool. Okay, 3 dialogues or hook lines that Abhay uses a lot in the series.
Actually, that's what I love about him, because he's not one of those guys. He doesn't have those hook lines, or he's not about the dialogue that I'm going to say this and and that was something that we consciously, I think I emphasized on that. I said if you want to get this gritty, real, and something that is relatable, let's try to stick away from those one-liners that define him.
Right. Okay, so let's look at it this way: 3 dialogues or hook lines that Kunal uses in real life. जो आप हमेशा बोलते हो.
I don't know if I am that guy. I think Abhay was an extension of that.
Really?
But I'll tell you what, there are a couple of these memorable lines that Abhay says that I really like. Like one of my favorite lines, and I still tell dialogue writers if they get changed and all that, is fine lines like that. There is an interesting part in season 1 episode 2 when my assistant says that, sir, ये कोई भी छोटा मोटा केस हमें क्यों सौंप देते हैं, हम STF हैं. And he says कि केस का साइज नापना हमारा काम नहीं है, उसे सॉल्व करना हमारा काम. So I like stuff like that. It's not necessarily a heroic line, but it's a very by the book correct line to say. So that was like a favorite line. And then one line that became famous and there were a lot of memes about, which was very unintentional, is when that guy says, "Saab aa gaye, saab ke liye samosa mangao." And he says, "हाँ, garma garam samosa लो."
Okay.
Which is we've had that hangover in season 2 also, and there is a little bit of a hangover of that in season 3.
In season 3. Okay. 3 key things to look out for in this season, Kunal, of Abhay.
Definitely, I would say all the villains, but specifically Vijay, because he is in a completely new and a different avatar, and he's very good at what he's done in this. B is Abhay, because this is the first time you'll see a different side of his personality. I don't say he cracks, but he just does let you in a little bit more as an audience. Otherwise, he's very shut, right? So a slightly vulnerable side of Abhay that comes out. And I think visually, it's very interesting this time. It's very different from the first two because of the world that we've kind of gotten into. And if you've seen those underwater shots, so I think visually it's a very different season.
Fantastic. 3 thriller series or films that you, Kunal, have enjoyed personally in the last couple, let's say the lockdown.
My most favoritist show, if that is in a word, but my most favorite show on in this space is a show called Line of Duty, which is on Netflix, which I really love. I don't know if it's in the thriller zone, but like one of my all-time favorites is a show called The Wire, because it was a show that started it all for me, like the love of long format kind of started, and it was Prison Break and Wire happened at the same time in my life. So these kind of became like your all-time iconic shows.
Right.
I consume a lot of comedies also, and like The Office US is one of my favorite shows that I've watched 9 seasons of about 5 times over.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I love that show. But I also think at the same time, within the country, now is an interesting time because we're having such nice content that's coming out. So, Abhay being one of those, Patal Lok, Family Man, Scam, these are just a few. And I think there's a lot of interesting stuff happening.
Fantastic. And it's amazing, because I always like talk to my ex-colleagues at Z and all, and like Z5 Global is coming up with some new content and film and series every week, and there's so much new content coming, so which is a great time for OTT platforms. So thank you, Kunal. ये बहुत ही डरावना season है. I have to say that it's very intriguing. It's very, it's really intense. So I'm really looking forward to watching this. And all the best. I love the stuff you do. I think you're great at comedy. You mentioned comedy, so you're great in that as well. But this one, boss, आप एक अलग level पे दिख रहे हो. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you so much, Himani. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kunal. Thank you. All the best.
Bye.